Okay, this is video 21. Hope you guys are all doing good. Okay, so that last video I did, I put something wrong in there. If you notice, I'll try it real quick. Kind of quick. Come on. Okay. Okay, so when I'm blowing up the rocks, but when I hit the little rocks, it starts reproducing rocks. It's upping the levels. That's why we ended up with all them rocks. So, but the problem was in the game object S rock. That's your last rock. In the destruction of it, I put if it's larger than 0, which means constantly going to be making it. And this was just supposed to be a safeguard anyways. So it's smaller than or equal to 0. Then the object game controller alarm 1 will set off and create new rocks, meaning it's a new level. So let's see, that should have fixed it. Yeah, see, now it's not creating the rocks. Let's destroy all the rocks. And if you notice, the delay makes it so that all the rocks are created. It's just a minute delay. And now we're at level 2. We have 2 rocks. Okay, so that fixed that. So that's cool. I knew it was a minor problem. Okay, so now I'm going to add, I think what I want to add is the collision with the ship and the rocks. So we'll open up our ship and we'll add event collision with, let's start out with the L rock. Control code. And I think I'm going to start with, I want to make how am I going to do this? When they collide, I want the ship to bounce a little bit. So I'm going to say move oops. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Move bounce all is true, and it should bounce it off the other object. I think that's how it works. It seems to be working that way. If the ship isn't moving at all, so I'm going to say if speed of the ship equals 0. Oops. This is kind of a safeguard thing. Not sure how well it really works, but then we want our speed will equal 2. So if it's setting still and it gets hit by the rock, it's going to bounce at a speed of 2. We'll say global dot rock hit, like what we were working on in the last video, is going to equal true, which kind of creates a little delay there, because once we hit the rock, it's going to explode almost like if you shot it. So we want it to be true until there's a little delay there. Gives it a little chance, trying to be fair here. Random equals iRandom range. So basically what we're doing is, if we had shot the ship, this same code would have been for the medium rock. That's what we're doing right here. We're creating the medium rock because we ran into the rock, or it ran into me, or you, or us, and we will basically just be doing the same code here. Which, there's probably a better way to do this. This is just a for loop. I is smaller than or equal to R&D random and I plus plus. Instance create x y, which is going to be our x and y, the ship's x and y, object mrock. Whoops, mrock. Okay, so that'll create the rock. With other, which is the L rock, the large rock, instance destroy. And I think that's all we need at this point until we start building our shields and stuff like that. So let's give that a try. Okay, there's a rock. Let's just fly into it. Okay, created those rocks. We can also try, see how well this works. Watch it not work very good at all. But I'm just gonna sit right in front of the rock when it's coming through and let it run me over. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, stop. Up. I think I'm gonna do this. It's gonna come out up in there. Did bounce it back a little bit. Okay. Someone call that good for that one. Okay, so now let's add a collision for the MRock. Add the code. And we can just basically copy and paste this code here. Copy that. Except for, I think on this one, I'm not going to have it bounce. I'm just going to say, and this code here is part of the bounce. That's why I put it in there. I think I'm just going to leave it at global rock equals true. But we're going to have to change the range of how many rocks are created here. 2. So basically it's 2 to 5 is what's happening here for the little rocks. Object sRock. And with the other, we will have it destroyed. Okay. Let's go ahead while we're in here. Let's add the event, the collision sRock. Add the code. And all this one does, it's just going to destroy it. So, with other instance destroy. Destroy. It should work. And once again, you're still going to get points for it because that happens when the rocks are destroyed. See, that's where the scoring happens. And once again, there's probably always a better way to do this stuff. Many ways to skin a cat. Okay, so I'm just going to have him, since I don't really have a life thing going yet, I'm just going to have him run into stuff. Well, something's wrong here. Oh, I think I did something wrong here. Let's see. I don't even think I have this in my game, but notice when the bullet hits L rock, rock hit equals true. That's not happening when we're hitting the ship. So you got to kind of imagine the ship hitting. It's true here, but it's not happening here or the S rock. So we got to add that code here. Global rock hit equals true. So you got to kind of imagine the ship as being the bullet. It should react the same way. I don't think I need... Did I need it in the S rock? Let's see. No. It was just the M rock. Yeah, in the L rock. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, I think I know what I want in here. Let's. Okay, so when the ship, here's the object ship, collides with the L rock. Let's say if global.rockHit is false. I knew I had that code in there for a reason. Then we can hit it. And we'll put that in each. This is the M rock. Each collision. We want to make sure that rock hit is working okay. It's doing good. Okay, I think that should fix that problem right there. Okay, here we go. Let's slam into a Stroid. Bam! Okay, that one worked. And that one worked. And I guess the last one, who cares, right? Okay, that seems to be working. So now we can collide into them. We can shoot them. However we want to destroy them. And our scoring seems to be working. Okay. I'm not gonna sit there and have you guys watch me play it. I think I also want to add some more keyboard action here. So here's the exit button. So we need to add some keyboard action, not just the mouse. So how should I do this? Let's just go if this is for the check the exit button. If keyboard released virtual key escape. That's going to be for the exit button. Then we just grab this stuff right here. Which what I should do, let's see something here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'll make a variable at the top of each. So this is exit button, checking for the exit button. So this will be exit go equals false. Exit, if exit go is true, then we're gonna do this stuff. So all we have to do is go. This is for the keyboard. Exit go equals true. And I only do this because I know it's only a couple lines of code, but if there was a big chunk of code, this is how I'm going to do it. So that should work right there. Let's give it a try, I guess. Okay, I'm going to click the button. There's our exit. No. I'm pushing the escape key right now. And there it goes. Okay, so that worked. And like I said, I'm using the escape key right there. That's the keyboard. And this will be the mouse. And like I said, eventually I'll add the controllers, game controllers stuff. So that's the exit button. We could even have a sound one in here. So sound go equals false. Mouse. Oh, I didn't save that. Okay. Keyboard. So, in the keyboard, we'll do the thing. Well, actually, I've already got one set up in there. Never mind. That's the F1 key I set up in there. Mouse. Keyboard. And we didn't need a variable for it. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's not a menu or anything. Okay, so that's sound. Full screen. Did we have something for the full screen? Full screen is F2. There's the keyboard, which I can't really test with you guys. And I probably should have made a script for this one. This is the start. It's in the start button. But at this point, I think I will just go ahead. Keyboard. And we'll just add, it makes it easier so I can just push enter to start the game. If keyboard released, virtual key, enter? Was it enter or return? Return. Whoops. Maybe it's not. VK return. Okay. Then just one line of code. Screw it. I'll just say script destroy screen. I got an extra thing here. Okay. And let me try that out real quick. I'm sick of clicking the mouse to get it going. Bam, bam. Enter, enter. Return, return. And it's working. Let's destroy all the rocks. Okay, now this should be level 2 and 2 rocks. Alright. Works out. Alright. I like it. Alright guys, subscribe if you want to, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.